The Pythagorean Puzzle, a timeless quest, introduces the intriguing notion of using mathematical concepts, specifically those rooted in Pythagorean principles, to explore the manipulation or understanding of time. At its core, this idea suggests that time, much like the geometry and numbers that were the focus of Pythagoras' studies, can be dissected and comprehended through mathematical frameworks, offering a fresh lens through which to address humanity's age-old desire to control or transcend time. The significance of this point within the broader theme lies in its bold proposition that the secrets to time management, and perhaps even time itself, are encoded in ancient mathematical wisdom. The Pythagorean-theorem, which describes the relationship between the sides of a right triangle, exemplifies how fundamental truths can govern complex systems. Extending this analogy to time, the Pythagorean puzzle implies that by deciphering such mathematical relationships, we can unlock new ways to interact with time. Real-world applications of this concept can be seen in the fields of physics and astronomy. For instance, Einstein's theory of relativity transforms our understanding of time as relative and flexible, rather than a fixed constant. Another example is in quantum physics, where concepts such as entanglement suggest the intriguing possibility of instantaneous interactions across distances, challenging our conventional time frameworks. Support for this idea might come from futurists and mathematicians who posit that new paradigms often emerge by revisiting ancient knowledge with modern insights. Similarly, tech innovators who seek to optimize time management through algorithms and AI reflect the ongoing quest to harness mathematical principles for greater control over temporal experiences. However, potential challenges and controversies abound. Skeptics might argue that the concept overly romanticizes ancient mathematics or misunderstands its applicability to time manipulation. Traditionalists in physics may also caution against conflating mathematical elegance with physical reality, as not all mathematical constructs have real-world counterparts. This point influences other aspects of the main topic by bridging ancient wisdom with contemporary scientific exploration, suggesting a multidisciplinary approach to time control. It encourages further exploration into how ancient mathematical principles can inform modern theories and technologies. Overall, the Pythagorean puzzle invites a re-examination of time through a mathematical lens, potentially revealing innovative pathways in fields ranging from scientific research to technological development. Foundations of Time in Mathematical Theory introduces the fascinating intersection between time and mathematics, exploring how mathematical principles can theoretically influence our understanding and utilization of time. In essence, this concept delves into the way mathematical frameworks have been applied to decode the enigma of time, leading to insightful interpretations that could affect how we perceive temporal progression and control. This point is crucial to the main topic, the Pythagorean puzzle, mathematical secrets to time control, as it lays the groundwork for understanding how time can be mathematically quantified and manipulated. By establishing these foundational theories, we open avenues for advanced ideas like time optimization, time-dependent algorithms, and innovative scheduling methods that seek to manipulate our experience of time. One example of these foundations in action is the use of mathematical optimization in scheduling. Industries employ complex algorithms to compress timeframes and increase efficiency, effectively bending time constraints for productivity gains. Another example is the application of mathematical models in predicting and simulating time's flow in physical systems, as seen in celestial mechanics, where predictions based on mathematical theories assist in navigating spacecraft and planning missions. Several scholars advocate for the mathematical conceptualization of time, suggesting that a deeper understanding could revolutionize industries ranging from logistics to entertainment through better time management and resource allocation. For instance, concepts from calculus and differential equations are used extensively in financial sectors to model time-dependent processes like stock prices and interest rates. However, the idea of controlling time through mathematics isn't without its challenges and controversies. Critics argue that human perception of time, inherently subjective and psychologically influenced, cannot fully be captured or governed by mathematical laws. Additionally, the philosophical debate surrounding determinism and free will questions whether time can ever be truly controlled, a discussion that ties into broader existential inquiries. Despite these challenges, the foundations of time in mathematical theory are integral to the overarching theme of exploring mathematical secrets to time control. They not only provide the theoretical backdrop necessary for advancing this discourse, but also intersect with other facets such as physics, philosophy, and technology. This intersection enriches the narrative by offering multiple perspectives on how we might harness mathematical insights to unlock time's potential, ultimately challenging us to rethink our place within the temporal dimension. The concept of the mystical connection, Pythagorean theorems and time, explores a fascinating intersection between mathematics and the enigmatic nature of time. At its core, the Pythagorean theorem is a fundamental principle in geometry that establishes the relationship between the sides of a right-angled triangle, expressed mathematically as hosh al2 plus b hosh2 equals cl2 plus. Traditionally, it concerns spatial dimensions, but metaphorically, it opens avenues to ponder time in non-linear ways. In this context, we delve into how mathematical reasoning patterns and concepts like the Pythagorean theorem might offer insights into understanding and potentially manipulating time. The significance of this idea lies in its potential to expand our understanding of time, a concept that remains one of the most elusive in physics and philosophy. It invites us to consider whether time, like space, can be measured, altered, or understood through the lens of mathematics, offering a bridge between abstract theory and tangible reality. This thematic exploration metaphorically suggests that just as the theorem provides precise knowledge about physical space, a similar mathematical approach could yield understanding about temporal dimensions. One real-world application is in physics, where mathematical principles underpin theories of relativity. Albert Einstein's theory, for instance, describes the warping of space-time, a fundamentally geometric concept that hints at time's pliable nature under certain conditions. Another example lies in optimization algorithms in computer science, which frequently utilize geometric principles to maximize efficiency and minimize time in processes, effectively controlling time within a computational context. Supporters of this idea argue that mathematical principles have historically unraveled many of nature's mysteries, suggesting they could also decode time's secrets. It's an intriguing hypothesis that positions mathematics as a universal language capable of translating the cosmos's complexities. However, challenges abound. Critics argue time, with its deeply subjective and experiential qualities, might defy any attempt at mathematical reductionism. The deterministic view of mathematics might neglect the chaotic, unpredictable nature that time exhibits in fields like quantum mechanics. Additionally, there is an ongoing debate about the ability of human cognition, heavily reliant on linear perception, to truly grasp time's full essence. Connecting back to the broader theme, this exploration represents a fusion of mathematics and philosophy, encouraging innovative thinking about time management and perception in our daily lives. It prompts further inquiry into how abstract theorems can illuminate practical challenges regarding the passage and utilization of time, weaving together strands of thought that traverse both scientific and philosophical domains. Decoding temporal secrets. Mathematical techniques involves unraveling the mysteries of time using the powerful language of mathematics. At its core, this concept explores how mathematical principles can be leveraged to understand, manipulate, or perceive time differently. The intrigue lies in the notion that time, often perceived as linear and constant, might have malleable aspects that can be decoded through mathematics, potentially offering new ways to manage or understand temporal experiences. This point is significant in the broader context of the Pythagorean puzzle Mathematical Secrets to Time Control, because it suggests that just as mathematics provides clarity and solutions in physical sciences, it might also unlock hidden dimensions of time. By applying mathematical techniques, we can explore time-related phenomena such as the dilation effects predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity, or optimize our daily schedules for increased productivity through time management algorithms. One real-world application is the use of mathematical models in GPS technology. Relativity theory requires adjustments for the differences in time experienced by satellites compared to humans on Earth. By precisely understanding and applying these models, we ensure accurate positioning and navigation. Another example is the use of algorithms in computer science to optimize task scheduling. By mathematically determining the most efficient order and duration of tasks, systems can effectively manage time and resources, showcasing temporal manipulation on a microscale. Supporters of harnessing mathematical techniques maintain that these approaches offer clarity and efficiency, often substantiated by the precise, predictable nature of mathematical applications. They argue that such techniques are essential when managing complex systems or understanding advanced concepts involving time. However, challenges and controversies exist. Some argue that the deterministic nature of mathematical models may not fully capture the non-linear, subjective experience of time as perceived by individuals. Others express concerns about the ethical implications of advanced mathematical manipulations, potentially distorting our perception of time in everyday life. This concept connects with other aspects of the main topic by highlighting the interdisciplinary nature of time study. Physics, technology, and even philosophy intertwine within the mathematical exploration of time. It sets the stage for examining broader implications of time control, such as the societal impacts of managing time more effectively, or the philosophical questions about free will and determinism. Ultimately, decoding temporal secrets encourages a deeper appreciation of how mathematics not only helps us grasp the mechanics of the universe but also invites us to reconsider the essence of time itself.